The dance of conflict, nurturing relationships through challenges. So conflict. When you think about conflict, what comes to your mind? Tension, arguments, and discomfort, etc., etc. But what if we saw conflict as something natural, even necessary in our relationships? Think of it as a dance, a way to learn about each other and grow closer, even when we stumble along the way. In every relationship, whether it's with a partner, a friend, or a colleague, conflict will arise and it's bound to be there. If there is any relationship without conflict, then you might want to relook at that relationship. It's as natural as breathing. It happens because we are all unique with different needs, thoughts, and feelings. But the question is, how are we handling these conflicts? I see most people are not very good at it because they view it as a threat rather than an opportunity that truly shapes any relationship. Imagine standing on the shore of a vast ocean. The ocean represents your relationships, and the waves are the conflicts that come and go. And sometimes the waves are gentle, other times they crash with force. But every wave is an opportunity to dive deeper, to explore what lies beneath the surface, and to come out stronger on the other side. Do you see this? Conflict is like a mirror, showing us not just the disagreement at hand, but also what's going on inside us. It reveals our unmet needs, hidden fears, and deep-seated beliefs. So conflict isn't a sign that something is wrong. It's a sign that something needs attention. Now, do you see that? If not, then you will very soon. When conflict arises, we have a choice. We can avoid it and let it fester, or we can face it, allowing ourselves to see things more clearly. By facing conflict, we learn more about ourselves and the other person, paving the way for personal growth and deeper understanding. So there is a saying that a man's true character is revealed in chaos and conflict. So let's move on as to how do you manage conflicts? First is the power of listening. One of the most important skills in resolving conflict is listening. Not just hearing the words, but really understanding the emotions, thoughts behind them. Listening with our hearts, not just our ears, opens up a space where we can truly connect. Empathy helps too, if you can put yourself in the other person's shoes. In the heat of conflict, words can be sharp and hurtful, right? But listening deeply, we can cut through the noise and find the underlying truth. This type of listening builds bridges instead of walls and helps us find common ground even when we disagree. Now imagine two rivers flowing towards each other. At first they clash and create turbulence. But as they merge, they find a way to flow together. Yeah? Listening during conflict works in a similar way, helping us to blend our perspectives and move forward together. Next, you can use conflict as a path to closeness. It might seem strange, but conflict can actually bring us closer together. When we deal with conflict openly and honestly, we create a space where we can be vulnerable and real with each other. Now, this vulnerability can strengthen our bond, making our relationships more intimate and genuine. Yeah? So, conflict, when approached with care, is like fire refining gold. It may be challenging, but it ultimately strengthens and purifies our connection. Now, by working through our differences, we build trust and deepen our relationship, making it stronger than before. Next, what's the role of compassion? Compassion is essential in conflict resolution. It's about seeing the other person not as an opponent, but as a partner on the same journey. Compassion allows us to understand their pain, their fears, and their perspectives, which helps to diffuse the tension. And when we approach conflict with compassion, we shift our focus from winning the argument to understanding each other. It softens our responses, encourages empathy, and opens the door to collaborations. Now, compassion is the guiding light that helps us navigate through conflict with kindness and care. Conflict is also a teacher. Conflict is a powerful teacher. It pushes us to grow, to adapt, and to become more understanding. Now, through conflict, we learn valuable life skills like patience, resilience, and forgiveness. Now, we learn to balance our needs with those of others to find creative solutions that benefit everyone involved. Every conflict brings a lesson, whether it's about setting boundaries, practicing humility, or embracing change. By learning from conflict, we become better versions of ourselves and capable of building stronger and healthier relationships. So, the healing power of forgiveness. So, forgiveness is the final step in resolving conflict. It's about letting go of the hurt and moving forward with a clean slate. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or excusing what happened. It means releasing the negative emotions that weigh us down. Like they say, forgive the person, but don't forget the situation. Because there is always some learning from these situations. So the next time, you don't repeat that again. It's common sense, right? In any relationship, forgiveness is crucial. It allows us to heal, to rebuild trust, and to renew our connection. It's a gift we give not only to the other person, but also to ourselves, freeing us from the burden of anger and resentment. So what's the conclusion here? Conflict is a natural part of life and relationships. You see that now. It's not something to be feared or avoided, but something to be understood and embraced. Through conflict, we learn, we grow, and we strengthen our connections with others. Now, I think now it must be very clear to you why conflict management is an important skill in any relationship. When we approach conflict with an open heart and an open mind, we create opportunities for deeper understanding and stronger relationships. Now, by listening, practicing compassion, and embracing forgiveness, we turn conflict from a source of division into a path towards unity and love. So the next time you find yourself in conflict, remember, take a deep breath, listen deeply, and approach the situation with kindness. Embrace the dance of conflict and trust, and through it, you will emerge with a deeper, more meaningful connection with those around you, with those who love you and those you love them. Thank you for listening. And stay tuned for a lot more wisdom coming your way. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. You can even press the like button, share this wisdom with people who you think, who needs this. And thank you for listening.